Initiating startup sequence.
This is AMIR Design Fun to Have Banana 17. Imagine if one great smartphone is combined with an arcade. Then it is put into an enclosure covered in banana skins. And the resulting artwork is here as seen. Since the unit is usable in two different upheld positions, the users, whether left or right-handed, need to make up their mind prior to use. It is a worthy companion, and the looks are exceptionally eye-catching. Other than when in conversation, it is handled horizontally. The unconventional appearance of the unit is something to reflect upon. The way it is, and looking at the top there, is a 16-segment linear LED array on the left for visual alerts, and the secondary camera mounted on a square base is for video calls on the right. As seen, both the LED array and the secondary camera box are placed on an arched plate, which is slightly elevated and is on a slope. To facilitate the descriptions, and for the sake of a proper comprehension how the unit is put to use, the following explanations presented here are as if though the smartphone is held horizontally, considering the components on a left-right basis. When conducting a call by right-handed people, here is the way the smartphone is held. The elliptical black object with the surface slightly concave down is the left side ear set assembly, which has moved and now is positioned on the top right, whose corresponding microphone set, as seen here, is located on the bottom left corner. On the other hand, when conducting a call by the left-handed people, here is the way the smartphone is held. The elliptical black object with the surface slightly concave down is the right side ear set assembly, which has moved and now is positioned on the top left, whose corresponding microphone set, as seen here, is located on the bottom right corner. As you have noticed, both ends of the unit are equipped with separate ear set assemblies and microphone sets, in a way that whether the unit is held one way or the other, in order to conduct a conversation, while both ear sets and microphone sets are all active, the intelligent electronic system detects and disengages the unused ear set assembly, along with the corresponding microphone set at the opposing side. A good-sized multi-touch display is well suited for all common applications, also for the gaming use. Below the display, there are two adjacent loudspeakers that only the horizontal one is visible from here. The button field is divided onto two left and right handles of the unit. Here on the lower left side, as seen, is FPS assembly, above which are first red and second green of accessed easily buttons. In between the two is the rectangular blue EXO button. Moving across, and to the lower right side are number 1, 2, 3, and 4 buttons of arcade group, whose number 1 button also functions as back. Number 3 button, as seen, has the second task to function as C. Right above them are the second half of accessed easily buttons. First green and second red, whose second task is the power on-off button, as it is indicated with the power mark. In between the two accessed easilies is the pink diamond-shaped QSQC button. Around the walls, starting from the center, which is the grip area. Here is the second one of the 2 adjacent loudspeakers, as it was mentioned earlier, positioned vertically and on which it has the reset and start buttons of the arcade group. Below the vertical loudspeaker, starting from the right, are the headphone plug, lock-unlock switch, and screen off-on button. Passing by the bottom left wall of the left handle here, then is the outer curvature of the unit, and near the top end are L1 and L2 buttons of the arcade group. On the wall of the arched plate there are just the volume adjusters. Below the plate and right after L1, L2, at the corner is the holding band and the first band slot. Then is charger PC connector, HDMI port, and close to the next corner is the same holding band and the second band slot. Near the top end of the right-hand outer curvature are R1 and R2 buttons of the arcade group. On the bottom wall of the right handle is ST switch. The entire exterior of the unit, including the backside, is covered by a fine synthetic material whose smooth texture and delicate tiny bumps are felt when touched with the same banana skins patterns. On it is the standard main camera assembly that includes the lens shutter, the lids, 2 LED flashes, and a AMIR design logo that sits below.
Initiating shutdown sequence.